Welcome to the Wes Miller Show, presented by the UNCG Alumni Association. Men's basketball has had a great couple of weeks. Coach, you're on a 6-game winning streak. It might seem a little obvious, but what does the feel like with the team and the atmosphere right now?
Well, I think the guys are excited to get off to a good start. And what I like about this group is that we have some maturity. I don't think we're celebrating by any means. I think the focus is on growing every day and on trying to improve every day. But that said, I think it's always nice to have a little success. And I think when you can work and improve while you're having success, certainly that's better to do than when trying to do it when you're not having success. So I think the guys are enjoying the experience right now, but we know it's just the beginning and we got a lot of work to do.
This is the largest win streak in a non-conference since you guys were Division I. What does that mean for your organization?
Well, I told the guys in the locker room after the game last night, that's a nice accolade, and if we'll focus on the task at hand, if we'll focus on just improving every day, and we'll continue to do that, accolades will keep coming in. For our team, as individuals, they'll just keep rolling in. Let's not, feel like we crossed the finish line just because we achieved something, but if we keep, just committed to the process, we'll keep achieving lots of different things, and we'll be able to look back at the end of the year and say this was a really successful season with lots of accolades. But that's one, and I'm glad to see that we're getting some recognition for some of the success we're having.
And that maturity, I would imagine that it needs to carry through during practice. And when I watched your practices, what stuck out to me the most was the pace of play. And that anytime the guys, even if they're going 95%, you or Coach Roberts are on them immediately, 100% guys. How important is that to maintain, and how difficult is that to maintain?
It's got to be part of your identity. We want to have a sense of urgency. We talk a lot about our work ethic, and we want to have a sense of urgency with everything we do in practice. If we want to be that type of team for 30 games throughout the course of a season, we have to be that type of team for 80 to 100 practices every day when we step on the practice floor. And as coaching staff, certainly we're on them about that constantly. What's been refreshing with this group is we have some players that are about the same things, and they believe in that type of approach. So whether it's Deontay Baldwin or Jordy Kuiper, or Marvin Smith or R.J. White, or even down on to guys like Demetrius Troy, we have some leadership within the ranks here, and so they demand that type of approach from each other in practice. It's not always as consistent as I would like, or as the coaching staff would like, but it's nice when you see it come from within, and so that's been refreshing too, and something I think we can build on.
So you mentioned Deontay Baldwin in the A&T game. I saw him look at one of the freshmen and he said, hey, use your head, think. And he's definitely a player that has stepped up in a leadership role and is so important with those younger guys. Speak to his development.
Yeah, it's funny because for the first 2 or 3 years of his career, I was probably looking at him saying, use your head, think all the time, and now he's doing that to younger guys because he thinks the game so much more clearly. And I've been fortunate enough to coach Deontay, to coach RJ, to coach Jordy for 4 years, and to have guys that have been in our program that know what we expect and believe in those things and believe that those things are going to be successful is really important.
And when you're looking forward to Friday's game against Wake, they're a pretty good team. So what strengths do they have that you're going to try to counteract and deal with looking forward in practice and to the game on Friday?
Yeah, I'll start diving into Wake Forest today, and I haven't had a chance to watch enough film yet. Certainly breaking down the Mars Hill film last night, but I know they've recruited really high-level athleticism and size. We played them a year ago, and I just remember how big they were. Not just up front, but at every position. Yeah. I'm familiar with some of the young players they have in their program from this area. Our guys are excited. I'll dive into the film and we'll start working on a game plan. But we know it'll be a challenge, and we have great respect for Wake Forest and certainly all the schools in the ACC.
Well, that ACC game is going to be on Friday night. It'll be ESPN3. As far as the coach, Wes Miller, goes, that's all we have. But Jordy Kuiper, we have a feature on him when we get back after the break.
Add big flavor to your next get-together with Subway Catering, featuring good-to-go boxed meals with a side and freshly baked cookie, crowd-pleasing giant subs, and piled-high sandwich platters overflowing with flavorific choices. All made the way you say with everything you love, like jalapenos and Chipotle Southwest sauce. Subway Catering is simple and satisfying, a great value for any budget. Just call 877-360-CATER or visit Subway.com and let us take care of any occasion. Subway, cater fresh.
Hi, I'm Barbara Corcoran. To sell your home on time for the most money, you need a sharp agent with a marketing strategy that creates the most demand. Bottom line, you need a partner willing to put their own money on the line for you. In Greensboro and Winston-Salem, it would be Jason Bramblett. He attracts hundreds of buyers and creates so much demand that Jason can guarantee if your home doesn't sell at a price and deadline you agree to, he will buy it. Partner with the agent I trust. Go online or call and get your home sold.
Hi everyone, my name is Jordy Kuiper. I am a basketball player here at UNCG. I also have type 1 diabetes, and if you want, you can come follow me around for a day. One of my favorite places on campus because I love to eat, and it's all you can eat. How you doing? Look, isn't that, how about that? You gotta get down with it too. I love granola, I love yogurt, I love some fruit. I tend to be, you know, a guy that has kind of their same thing, almost the same thing every day. I don't know, I guess I like structure. And the most important thing is not to have too much like fast sugars, because it takes a while for your insulin to actually start working. Just a little bit of protein, I guess. I guess it is pretty sweet, but I always make sure that I take enough insulin. Let's see what we're working with this morning. 88. It's perfect. For early morning, haven't eaten anything yet. It's really good. After all these years, I know how much is in pretty much everything. So right here, it's about 70, 75 grams of carbs. Press OK, and it'll start administering the insulin that I need. But now it's like Facebook Messenger, social media. It's almost like you're not even away from home. Obviously you are, but it's just literally one push of the button away. Well, that's cool. My dad just told me that we're gonna go to a Kiss concert when I get back to the States. I mean to Holland. Coach, why are you following me around like that, man?
Oh, we're doing a TV show?
Yeah. It's your show.
My show?
So every other day I would have to change the needle that's in my leg. I can show you briefly how it's done. Take this out. I mean, by now I can do it with my eyes closed, but early on you might be able to see why it was a little bit of a hassle. So this is the actual insulin. Put that in. You gotta rewind the pump. Usually takes a while. Don't worry, it's not gonna be any nudity. So I always keep it in my leg. Pull it back. It's a little needle, you can see it. Put it on your skin. Then you squeeze. Hold it for a second. Pull it back out. Then you have a needle and you're ready to go. And you gotta change that every other day. Before I came here, I played in Spain for a year in the basketball academy there, and we didn't have any type of athletic training staff or nothing like that. So we used to have early 6 a.m. practices, and I would have to get up at 5 and like run to the supermarket just to buy some like Gatorade to have some sugar, and I was pretty much just on my own, had to take care of it, and having people like Tyler and just, you know, like Randy and all that to help me out. So if we have a long road trip, I gotta make sure I bring everything I need to, you know, enough supplies. So other people want just to bring one backpack. I usually gotta bring like a little extra bag to have all the stuff that I need. Let's see what we got. I might be a little under 100. Oh, there you go, 113. Well, now I don't have to worry about my sugar getting all over the place. Now all I have to worry about is whooping butt.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Go ahead, you're on a documentary.